Message 150. I still have had no progress on this miserable project. I have completely given up hope of finding some way to mass-produce iron golems. It simply takes far too long, and it costs far too much to construct even one. To develop an army in this manner would be absurd. Tomorrow I'll begin researching cheaper materials and alternative methods of animation. Message 9. The situation just keeps getting worse. Sapience in golems. By any measure, this Velestine woman has created a new race of beings. Life with iron skin and no need for sustenance or air or rest, as far as I can tell. But I have high hopes. I'll be starting the development of the first prototype iron golem soon. Once I have a working model, I believe it will be simpler to reverse engineer some copies, and then we'll start seeing where we can go from there.
Jerusalem, you notice two things. One, there's a little bit of blood on the roof of the bubbling cauldron with the magma inside on the forge. And you also see, above you, hiding in the chains, a massive, glowing hot piece of warped, bent metal with dozens of red-hot, glowing, angry eyes. Ticking clock sounds fill the room. You see massive bronze mandibles lower out, and you see a large, warped, broken pincer pull out, tug on a chain. The door slams shut. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Nice. Boss music plays, giant health bar appears.
I got 11.
16.
Lois got a 16?
No!
I got a 16.
Jerusalem got a 16. Professor Rose Fang, my sweet, sweet boy.
Why is he in here?
No!
He should have just stayed in the living room.
He got a 19. Professor Rose Fang having the most initiative of anyone in this. Kaya.
Kaya got a 9 as she's quickly putting away her book.
She fumbles with the book. She's like, oh, shoot. Oh, that's very funny. Okay. Just give me a bit to do some paperwork. I just gotta do some math real quick. Oof, that hurt my throat real bad. That was an unpleasant thing to do with my vocal cords. Oof, this thing is bigger than all of you, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
I kind
I
of
figured.
figured.
It rolled a nat 1 on its stealth check, which I think is very funny. Because it has glowing, hot red eyes and is, like, accompanied by a constant sound of ticking, so it absolutely fits. And this thing is, like, around 10 feet tall, I would say. Maybe more.
Ooh. I like that. That's
So like
cool.
2 feet higher than Kaya.
Around there. This Clockwork Abomination drops down from the chains, followed by 2 Clockwork Soldiers.
Oh.
Oh no, Clockwork Soldier, do better in your life.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Oh my gosh, the Clockwork Soldiers are going together, which is very good and cute, but disappointing because they are acting on initiative 6.
They hold
Okay.
hands.
That's adorable.
They drop down from the chains holding hands.
It's
They're
just
married.
They're like, we are best friends.
The Clockwork Soldiers, said gay rights.
Wait,
I was gonna say it's like Undertale, the two.
them too. I was also thinking of the Nutcrackers from our Halloween session.
Everything was good in Paris. Okay.
I always have the one pair of grunts that are just like, we hang out, we're together. We hold hands, we're best friends. And we're
Just bros.
evil, what of it?
Just dudes being bros.
Bros.
Just dudes being bros, being Clockwork Soldiers. And
If
I
you don't
need...
snuggle with your bro, are you even a bro?
Impossible to say. The science is still out. Oh my gosh, this thing can speak.
Oh, boy.
Now that I do not like.
It's Professor Rosefang's turn. Professor Rosefang, looks at, you guys and goes, "What should I do?"
Stand back. Let us handle this.
Right. He runs over to the door, he crouches, he holds his ears down over his eyes, and he takes the dodge action.
Oh no!
That's great. Exactly what we need.
You're doing great, buddy.
Next up is the Clockwork Abomination. As it, like, jitters and steps over towards Lois. And...
Fuck you, Riley!
And it attacks.
I don't think that's a language, Riley.
Sorry?
You see, it reaches with one of the claws, and it shoots out. Its claws are attached by pistons. It fires a claw out at ya boy. And it gets 15.
Motherfucker.
And you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
I'm dead!
You, poof, Lois gets pistoned in the face by a claw, drops instantly. Okay.
I take it this thing doesn't speak Draconic.
It is Jerusalem's turn.
Yeah. Well...
Can you heal?
I
if
do
not,
have
I
a
can.
healing potion.
Oh, that might be nice.
But, man, how useful is Lois in a fight anyways?
Whoa!
Lois is your support.
But Lois doesn't deal any damage when he fights. He just sits back and plays music.
I've literally given y'all bardic inspiration every time.
And your main...
I haven't used it once.
Yes, you
I
have!
was dead the last time.
Jerusalem, what do you do? I'm
I'm
not gonna argue for how good bards are.
Jerusalem's like, Kaya, cover. And then he goes over and gives the us.
Cover who?
He goes over and gives the healing potion to Lois.
Okay, you're going to help Lois.
Do I
you
have to roll
pour-
for how much it heals if I'm giving it?
Yes. And it's a normal healing potion, yeah?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, roll them bones.
That's 7 health points back to the boy.
And he gets up and he glares at that thing and goes, "Motherfucker!" And he points at it. It goes, and it just is like, ugh.
Jerusalem's
your
like,
turn.
you gotta pay me back for that.
Shut the fuck up.
Jerusalem, do you take your bonus action or anything?
Yeah, what can I do with my bonus action?
You can dash, or you can disengage. If there's anything to hide with in this room, you could hide.
Did you say there was places to hide?
No.
Yeah. Like, unless I'm gonna hide in a chain or something, like... How low are the chains hanging?
This isn't a particularly high room. I would think if you did a little hop up, you could grab one.
I'm wondering if there's any sorts of advantages to being up on higher ground.
Maybe.
I guess we gotta follow our training on Padawan and take the high ground. I guess I'll dash, but I'll dash upwards.
Yeah, you can just you do a high jump basically, and you grab onto a chain.
I wall jump, like I leap, kick off the wall, grab a chain.
Perfect. You swing like Tarzan momentarily. It looks great. Lois, it's your turn.
Honestly, I feel like with that, I used my quarterstaff to get up, and with both hands, I'm gonna swing. I am very tired. I'm at this fucking...
Also going up?
Yeah, at this fucking thing.
Kaya cannot go up.
The main spellcaster does a melee weapon attack. Interesting.
Bitch, he's mad. So, and also, we learned the clockwork shit. Most of my spells don't apply to the clockwork shit. So, he gonna hit.
Mm-hmm. You do a big hitty on it.
That is a 23.
23. You hit it. Roll damage.
Yeah, and I'm using both hands, so that's a D8.
You're swinging it like a baseball bat.
Yeah! That is a 6.
Okay. You smack it. There's like a ringing tin sound on its head. Its head does a full spin, like 360. And it just goes.
Don't like that.
Mm.
Do you want to give Bardic Inspiration as your bonus action, or are you done?
No, I'd give Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action. I think I'm gonna do it to Kaya.
Yay!
Okay.
It's a 1, I'm sorry. It's not much, but... Hey, it might be the difference between a success and a failure.
It's true.
So.
Could be.
It's fine, I don't need it.
Oh.
I rolled a nat 20 to hit.
Fantastic. Shit. That's a crit.
Oh, do I damage... Do I double all of my damage?
Yeah.
Dope. So, let's see. I'm gonna charge, so that means I get to add my hooves.
Mm-hmm.
And let's roll for my glaive. And let's add my...
No, it doesn't. It only doubles all of your damage on one attack. So only your hoof attack is getting the nat 20. Keep that in mind.
No, I'm charging. That adds hooves as a bonus action, so it wouldn't double hooves then.
Yes, it wouldn't double hooves, it would just double your glaive.
Wait, so is it doubling my smite too, or just the glaive in general?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, add your extra damage, because this is a fiend.
Oh. Damn, dice! What is that times 2? Calculator, help. My goodness, +4. So that is 60 damage.
Oh,
You deal 60 damage to it?
Yeah!
That's playing a paladin. Man, I forgot how good it is to play fighters.
Did you how? Break it down for how.
So I rolled a nat 20, which means I double my glaive damage. I rolled an 8, and then for my smite, I rolled an 8, a 6, and then plus another 6 for the, the fiend. Then all of that times 2, plus 4.
Do crits, double, smite,
Hey.
damage.
Hey, you said it did.
He doesn't want his monster one hit killed.
I was right. Yeah. Yeah, it says it's... yeah, it can use Divine Smite and double its Divine Smite dice. Yeah, because you don't declare Smite until after your attack roll. Nightmare! Okay, you deal 60 damage to the thing.
Yeah.
How much damage did your glaive do specifically?
8.
Okay.
So 16.
So -8 from how much damage did you do?
You mean -16?
No, just -8. -8 from your total damage. Tell me what that number is.
52.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Riley trying desperately to keep this thing alive for one turn.
Okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay.
And now I would like to... No, that's all I got.
That's right, you still have your hooves! Roll the hit with your hooves.
I added 4.
Oh, okay.
I rolled those
and that's
4.
your turn.
Yeah.
You don't get to do anything else. Okay. All right. It is now the Clockwork Soldiers' turns. They're holding hands. They go, "We're best friends." And then they look at Kaya. They decide that what Kaya did was disgusting.
Yeah, fair. I get it.
You hear suddenly, like, and the gears stop turning, and then you hear, as they start turning way too fast, the eyes turn red for a moment, and they both go into their overdrive flurry. Lord. Okay. Keep track of how many hit for me, okay?
Okay.
Okay. 10 plus 3, 13. Doesn't hit.
Nope.
11 plus 3, 14.
Nope.
Doesn't hit. 14 plus 3, 17.
Equals. So it goes to the attacker, so that's 1.
Yeah, meets it, beats it. Okay. 14 plus 3 is another 17, so that's okay. 17 plus 3 is 20. That's another hit. 11 plus 3 is 14. That's a miss.
Goodness.
5 plus 3. That's another miss. And 16 is a miss. Okay, so how many times did you get hit, Kaya?
3.
3 that whole time?
Yeah.
Out of 8 attacks?
Yeah. I have good AC.
I don't like you. You take 21 slashing damage as both of these Clockwork soldiers just go ballistic on you.
Wait, 21?
21.
I'm at 1 health.
Oh,
well, at least
Jesus.
you're alive.
I was gonna say, at least you're alive!
We're best friends. Yeah, we're best friends.
Can I lay on hands myself?
Not on this turn, you can't. Top of the order, it is Professor Rosefang. Rosefang goes, should I keep hiding?
Unless you have something useful to do, yes.
I could throw acid at it.
Try.
Okay. He hurls acid at... I'm gonna roll. He hurls acid at one of the Clockwork soldiers.
Does it hit?
You see a bunch of green goo melt part of the wall. The Clockwork soldiers turn and look at Professor Rosefang and just go, we're best friends. Yeah, we're best friends.
Oh my god.
It's the Clockwork Abomination's turn.
Hi.
Clockwork Abomination turns and looks at all three of you and is like, its head lifts up and you see a nozzle that sprays flaming oil all over all three of you. I need everyone to take a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. You know, I'm a horse. I should have given myself higher dex.
You're like a big bulky horse.
I got an 11. I don't think that's gonna work.
You one of them beefy horses.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I got a 12.
I got a 16.
Kaya is the only one that makes it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Kaya, you take 11 fire damage.
I'm dead.
So Kaya is unconscious.
If Kaya took that many, I'm down.
Those of you that failed, you're gonna take 22 fire damage.
Shut up! That's my entire HP, Riley. Shut up. That's over my entire
Okay.
HP.
You have
Well done.
You have 7 hit points right now, so you're not instantly dead. But you are unconscious. And Jerusalem, you failed as a rogue?
I got 12.
Okay, Jerusalem, you dropped down to 0 hit points.
You guys just are hanging on the chains and you drop.
Yeah. Because I rolled a 6, and then plus 6 only gave me 12, so...
Oh.
Okay.
You might need new dice.
You are all at 0 hit points. That is okay, because...
I have a question.
Yes?
How much over damage do you have to get past 0 to just be dead?
You have to take negative damage past your maximum HP.
Okay. Wait, so secondary question. If I'm at
Yes.
negative 10 right now, if I take more damage, does it add on to that?
I don't believe it does, no.
Okay.
I think it has to be all in one hit.
All right.
Yeah, it has to be all in one hit. Okay. Jerusalem, it's your turn. I would like you to make a death saving throw.
Yeah. Do I add anything to this?
Nope, you're just trying to beat 10.
I got a 10.
Okay, that is one success. Lois, it is your turn. I'd like you to make a death saving throw.
Add nothing to it, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I made an 11!
Yeah, you succeed on your death save. Kaya.
Guy's a 4.
Oh no!
Kaya fails her first death save. Okay. It is Clockwork Soldier 1's turn and Clockwork Soldier 2's turn. They go, we're best friends. Yeah, we're best friends.
They only have the one line.
They only have the one line. They have -3 intelligence. They turn and they look at Professor Rosefang. They go to move, but you hear the sounds of like gears grinding, and it can't. It looks like after doing that flurry of attacks, it has to take a moment to rest.
Oh.
It just goes, we're best friends. Yeah, we're best friends. That's their turn because they're stunned for 1 round. It's Professor Rosefang's turn. Professor Rosefang is going to roll to decide who he likes more.
I have your book.
To be fair, you were also very hesitant to give it back to him. He might just, like...
Get it off
Kaya's
my corpse!
Kaya is a paladin. Kaya can heal.
But I'm dead.
Well, Rosefang runs up to Kaya, reaches into his pack, pulls out the health potion that he has, and he crams it down your throat.
Oh, you mean I can heal to other people?
Yes.
Yeah!
Not myself. I thought you meant heal myself while I'm conked out.
No, he was going to decide who to feed this health potion to. And he got... Kaya, you get 8 hit points back.
Yay!
Oh, Lord! Oh, you're all so burned so badly! I thought I was going to die for a moment! It's Clockwork Abomination's turn. Which turns and looks at you, Kaya, and Professor Rosefang. And it moves towards Kaya. That is a 8.
Does not hit.
That is a 4.
That does not hit.
Its 2 piston mandibles go right at you, and in your hazy delusion, you just manage to duck and bob and weave out of the way. It is Jerusalem's turn. Jerusalem, I would like you to make another death saving throw.
I got a 10 again.
Nice!
Barely.
You are pulling on just on the skin of your teeth. Lois, I would like you to make a death saving throw.
That's a 17!
Nice! That's another success. Looking good, you guys. Kaya.
Yes, I'm going to heal someone.
You know Lois can also heal once woken up.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can target multiple people.
You cannot target multiple people with healing unless you have a spell that heals multiple people, which I don't believe you have at this point.
No, I just have lay on hands.
Okay.
I only have 15 points to share with everyone. Okay, just to get you off the ground, Lois, I'm going to give you 5. I'm also pulling Rosefang over with me to keep him safe.
Okay.
You put Rosefang on your back. He rides you as you rush over. You lean, kneel, and you touch Lois. Holy energy surges from your hand and into Lois's body. Lois, you are up.
I fucking hate this dungeon. My hair is a mess!
It's all burned and there's oil in it.
Oh.
Okay, it is Clockwork Soldier 1 and 2's turn. We're best friends. Yeah, we're best friends. Screw I just want to make a show about these two guys. I love them.
It's called the Best Friend Show.
Yeah, the two Clockwork best friends. Does a 9 hit Professor Rosefang? No. Does a 7 hit Lois? No. They both rush over to Lois and Rosefang. They both swing with their halberds, and they miss. I'm going to roll to see if they recharge their overdrive flurry. Neither does. Okay. A really good round followed by some really bad rounds. Up to the top, it's Professor Rosefang. Professor Rosefang. It's like, what do I do? What do I do?
Do you have another potion?
I have one more.
Give it to Jerusalem. I plop him on the ground.
He scampers over to Jerusalem. He crams it down Jerusalem's throat. Jerusalem, you take 6 points of healing. Jerusalem, you're back up at 6.
Oh boy.
It is Clockwork Abomination's turn.
Oh boy.
Clockwork Abomination does not care for this. I'm gonna roll to see if it recharges its breath.
No.
It doesn't. That's
Okay.
Oh, thank
okay.
gosh.
That's okay. Pistons, away! Go catch it, mandibles.
Oh god.
It bites Professor Rosefang.
No!
Its entire mouth just engulfs Professor Rosefang. Oh, entirely. It's a large thing. Professor Rosefang is small. It eats Professor Rosefang. Boom,
No!
done.
Whoa!
It took its 2 attacks. Jerusalem, your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess I gotta get him back or we aren't getting paid.
Yeah!
That's your incentive. You won't get paid if you don't get it back.
Jerusalem,
Yeah.
just drink a potion. It's in a daze. Suddenly, Rosefang gets eaten, and Jerusalem's eyes just flare.
That man had my money!
So, take a quick action to speak. Jerusalem turns to Lois and Lois says, Lois, this message is super annoying, but see if that one has anything useful to say. And then he's going to cast his cantrip that Riley gave me now that we didn't tell the audience this, but Jerusalem is now playing a homebrew race. So instead of my mage hand cantrip, Riley so graciously replaced it with Starburst. Which
Before
delicious.
you wanted to play a moon elf, but D&D 5e doesn't have stats for moon elves specifically, so you were made as a high elf since moon elves are a subrace of high elf. But I sat down and I homebrewed up a specific moon elf subrace for Jerusalem.
Yeah. And I get various kinds of illumination magic in the first one.
Yeah.
Which is tasty.
Mm-hmm. It's also magic.
Only orange and pink lemonade Starburst, though.
You throw an actual Starburst at the Abomination, it bounces off, it plops into the molten core of lava in the center of the room.
Well, you know what? Obviously, Jerusalem's never been good at magic, because I rolled a 3.
Is it a roll to hit? Starburst?
Oh.
No, it's a
I don't know.
charisma saving throw for the monster.
Oh, you don't roll for cantrips?
Not all of them. Some
If
there are
it
spells.
says make an attack roll, then you
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, okay.
If it's a saving
Yeah.
throw, they have to save against your spell.
Okay, neat. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, you cast
Yes.
Starburst.
Mm-hmm. It needs to make a charisma saving throw. Believe it or not, the Clockwork Abomination doesn't have good charisma.
Actually, wait, hold up. This has a 5-foot cube. It's definitely gonna hurt the man inside.
I'm going no, because it is shielded by being inside the Abomination's stomach.
Okay, good.
It's a cantrip. If it was a more powerful spell, I would say yes. but it's a cantrip, so it doesn't have like the kill power to punch through like sheets of bronze metal.
That's good.
It rolled an 11.
What does that have to be?
It has to beat your spell modifier, which I know for a fact is better than 11.
What is it?
It should.
It's
you should have
8
set that up.
plus your proficiency plus your intelligence.
Okay, intelligence. Because I was like, if it was like my wisdom, 11 would beat it. But intelligence, yeah, I have a 17.
Okay. So it's
That's
going to...
1d8?
Yeah, 1d8 radiant damage.
Which is pretty much the same as if I had hit it with a sword, so thank you very much for this magic.
Yeah. Also, I would recommend writing that down
Ooh.
so that you remember that.
Yeah.
I have it written down right above my spells.
I did... Do I add anything to it?
No, just 1d8.
Okay, I did 8 points of radiant damage.
You rolled max damage. Fantastic.
Nice.
What does your Starburst cantrip look like? This is the first time. Yeah.
What does it look like? Let me see. Okay, so I think Jerusalem's form of Starburst actually looks very bluish.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty.
Because he's kind of got like the gray and slightly like dull blue, dull purple tones going on with him. So yeah, his Starburst is kind of bluish, and it's it's not like Magic Missile that
Yeah.
the other Dark Elf had, where she had like a bunch of stars that just kind of shot towards it. It's more just like pop of slight blue light.
You see it reel back, and its metal faceplate kind of sizzle. One of its eyes crack. It is looking pretty bad. Lois, what do you do?
I'm gonna do Cure Wounds, cause fuck this. I've had a bad day.
Who are you targeting?
Do.
Can you cure
It is-
wounds on Rosefang inside the stomach?
No, you have to be able to touch someone. Rosefang is inside.
I would say Kaya is heavier hitter.
Oh, thank you.
So
And we still have 3 people to fight, so...
It's true.
yeah, so Lois is gonna come up and he's going to
Smack my
Press
horse
the-
ass.
I wasn't planning on that, but now that you've spoken it into existence, that's exactly what he does. He's had a rough day. And
He just smacks it and Kaya just, like, back kicks.
Bam!
I
okay.
killed
Lois
Lois.
dies.
That is a plus my spellcasting modifier, so that is 11 points I've given you back.
Ooh. I'm at 19.
So, lovely. Them's beefy hit points right now. Kaya, what do you do?
I would like to attack.
What you attacking?
The not spider. Definitely not spider. For sure, buddy.
Wait, Lois, were you gonna go get the message?
Oh,
Bitch, you think Lois is gonna move right now? I have 5 hit points!
Okay.
I'm not moving!
Fine.
That'll be after! Fuck that!
Disappoint me.
Well, that's what Lois
That's
is
your
a
boss.
disappointment to a lot of people. He
Jerusalem.
doesn't.
Jerusalem makes a
fire you.
mental note to find a new bard. Kaya, what did you get?
I'm debating if I want to do Divine Smite, because I don't know if this is the final fight or not.
I can tell you, this is a giant warped clockwork monster with little minions. This is absolutely the final
I was
fight.
gonna be
Jamie,
like,
this is the boss
Jamie.
battle.
Yeah,
like-
this is for
Okay.
sure the boss battle. There's
This is
Yeah.
I have the horrible thing of when you're playing video games and you just start collecting all the health potions and you never use them because you're like, what if I need them later? You've got 80 of them.
if the 12-foot clockwork beetle accompanied by two buddies in a giant room filled with a lava furnace, like, wasn't your clue,
Yeah, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Plus,
I guess I gotta stop
so-
giving you guys information you wouldn't know. I have to just keep my mouth shut. I'm sorry.
Riley, you have a very hard time with that. It's okay. We
I
love
do.
you for it.
that is a 19 to hit.
19 beats its AC.
Cool. So that is my glaive. Roll the d10. Not as good as the first round. And then my 3d8. That's 13 damage.
Kaya, how do you kill this Clockwork Abomination?
Yay, I kill it. Okay. She rushes forward, hooves clopping, and she Lancer swirls around her glaive like a spear around her head, and she pulls it back and just rams it up into the head and like back into the wall, and with her smite just like explodes the head.
There's a surge of white light into it, and you see the head goes, like, explodes off, flies, hits the other side of the room. Gears and everything are falling out of it and everything. Inside, you see an unconscious, bloody and wet Professor Rosefang. You also see inside, in a clasp, you see a glowing red bloodstone that is heating up. I need Kaya. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Also, Professor Rosefang is going to automatically fail this because he is unconscious.
Dex, that's 15.
Mm-hmm.
Am I good?
15 makes it.
Okay, can I grab him?
I don't think so. Because
Okay,
this isn't your turn, this is a reaction. You're reacting to the thing,
I mean,
it's exploding,
Could she choose to fail her dex roll that way? Because, she's reacting with the dex roll, so...
I like that. You can fail your dex save to give
to make
Professor
sure that
Rosefang
he
half
doesn't
damage.
take any damage. I will take it all.
Okay, he will still take damage, but he won't take the full damage.
Okay.
Okay, you fail, so I'm going to need you to take 14 fire damage.
Okay, I'm alive.
Professor Rosefang takes 7, which is great because his maximum hit points is 13. So if he took all 14 of that fire damage, he would be evaporated instantly.
Yay! I saved his life!
You did save his life. So Kaya, you took... how much health are you at?
I'm at 5.
You're at 5. That is an automatic death save fail on Professor Rosefang because he got bloated up. Okay, Clockwork Abomination is dead. Incredible turn from Kaya. It is now the Clockwork Soldiers. It comes to them. We're best friends. Yeah, we're best friends. One of them charges up their turn.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh no!
One is going to advance towards Jerusalem, and one is going to advance towards Lois.
Okay.
I want both of you to roll a flat d20, just to see which one gets the one that recharged.
Oh, shit.
This is just a straight luck check.
I probably failed. I got a 3.
Okay, what did Jerusalem get?
15?
Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, no, Lois gets it.
Lois.
The one that does not recharge goes towards Jerusalem, is going to take an attack. Rolled a 6. Swings its glaive wildly, very rigidly, like it winds up almost like a little model on a clockwork on a clock. You're like, and you just duck, and it's not a big deal. Lois. You hear the sound of gears spinning too fast, and you see your Clockwork Soldier's eyes turn bright red. we're best friends. And it is going to take, that's a nat 20.
No!
I'm probably down.
Lois!
You take 14 slashing damage.
I'm down.
You drop down.
No.
With you unconscious, it turns to Jerusalem, and
Okay.
it rushes forward. It's going to make 3 more attacks.
At least it didn't spend its next 3 just pumping out the death saves.
No,
Yeah.
that is not how they are programmed to act. Jerusalem noticed the blood on the furnace earlier. That is a 14 to hit Jerusalem. That misses. That is a 17 to hit Jerusalem. That is going to hit. And the last one is in that one. Jerusalem, you take 7 slashing damage as it takes 3 attacks. Most of them miss, but one collides with you and cuts through you.
Well, I'm still down because I only had 6 HP.
You drop down unconscious again. We're best friends. Okay. It's Professor... This fight is so close. I love it. Oh, this is good. This is a good time. It's Professor Rosefang's turn.
Yes,
Professor
sir.
Rosefang is going to roll a death save. I'm not going to tell you the result. Jerusalem, it's your turn. I would like you to roll a death save.
Hello?
Oh,
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Jerusalem, I need you to roll the bones.
Yeah, I got an 18 on that death save.
Lovely. Lois, it's your turn. You're unconscious. I would like you to roll a death
Death
save.
save. Yeah. I know the drill. That's 6. Fuck.
Oof.
Okay, that's a failure. Kaya, it's your turn.
Kaya would like to heal Rosefang. However, I know I should heal the player characters.
You should hail yourself, considering.
I've got 5 HP. I'm doing alright.
To be fair, you should hail someone else, I suppose. I mean, yeah, even if you heal yourself, you'll probably still be down in 1 hit, so it's better to get someone else up.
Yeah. Rosefang doesn't have any more potions, though.
Heal the bard.
Rosefang brought 2. He has some acid. Lois has healing spells.
Yeah,
And is a full caster, so has more spell slots than you do, Kaya.
that's true. Okay. Picking up Rosefang, dragging him
For
over
how
to
much?
Lois again, healing
my
Lois
God.
again for 5 HP.
Incredible.
I've got 5 left.
For fuck's sake! And I just jolt up. Ugh.
Okay. Clockwork Soldier 1's turn. We're best friends. There is no second We're best friends, as
Oh, thank
Clockwork
God.
Soldier 2 is stunned from his overdrive. Clockwork Soldier 1 kind of looks over at Clockwork Soldier 2, and then waits, and then turns and attacks Kaya.
Oh no! Ooh, back off.
It got a 12.
It does not hit.
It swings! It hits Kaya's armor and bounces off. We're best friends. It's Clockwork Soldier 2's turn. Clockwork Soldier 2 is stunned, but not any longer. Top of the order, it's Professor Rosefang.
Make a death
It's all
save.
up. It's all up to you, Professor Rosefang. You got this. Professor Rosefang rolls a nat 20 death save. That is instantly 3 successes. Professor Rosefang succeeds and pops up with one I'm gonna say 1 hit point. Coughs up some blood and a tooth. Oh lord. Looks at everything going down right here, sees that Jerusalem is unconscious, is going to roll a medicine check on Jerusalem. Should he roll a medicine check on Jerusalem, or should he throw a vial of acid?
Flip a coin.
Kaya, what do you want Professor Rosefang to do? Should he medicine check Jerusalem, or should he huck a vial of acid? I will say,
Medicate Jerusalem.
he has had a pretty bad success rate with the acid.
I would say try medicine check, because if he passes,
Okay.
then I don't have to deal with that, and I can do some damage.
He's pretty good at this. He rolled a 17.
Ooh, nice.
Jerusalem, you are stabilized. But you're still at
What
one.
does
You are no longer making death saves. You are considered alive, but you are unconscious.
Oh, so still at 0?
Yeah, I believe you're still at 0, not 1.
Yikes.
You don't have to roll for death saves.
But I just don't have to, keep rolling.
Kaya, you see this elderly little dog lizard run over and start doing CPR on Jerusalem.
Jerusalem's first kiss!
Stop! That was hard.
It's Jerusalem's turn. Jerusalem is unconscious. Lois.
How do we get Jerusalem conscious again? Do we have to heal him?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's just not time sensitive
This
anymore.
time
Mhm.
I'm going to do Cure Wounds at 2nd level, so that adds another D8. Okay. So that is I just kind of reach over and touch him and let me roll my 2 D8s.
You slap his face.
Honestly, probably.
Why do I have this big handprint? I don't know. I think it was one of the soldiers.
He just slapped you to death.
But the skin on the handprint feels healthier, more
I
useful
heal you
somehow.
since I added 2D and it's your spellcasting ability modifier, you got 20 back, so you're at full fucking health. You're welcome.
Whoa.
Boom. Jerusalem,
nice.
you pop up with 17 hit points. You feel great. All of the wounds on you, Jerusalem, close up in a flash of green and like pink hues of healing magic. You still are covered in blood, but there's not a single wound left on you. You get up. Kaya, it is your turn.
We should talk sometime about how healing magic is actually more traumatizing than actually, recovering in a hospital.
Yeah.
For sure, my guy.
Scarring is worse.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the scarring's probably horrid.
Yeah, because it's not healing properly. It's just instant cut, instant heal. No stitches or anything. I want to do a damage. I'm
Okay.
out of spell slots. Do these things count as fiend as well?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my glaive to do an attack on one of them.
Sure. Choose, Spider-Man! Clockwork
We
Soldier 1
haven't
spent
really
several
hit
years trying to
either.
get his medical degree, but eventually ran out of money and had to become a Clockwork Soldier. Clockwork Soldier 2 was a bad boy on the streets until he was eventually found by Slovess.
I gotta kill the bad boy!
Oh no! You target.
It's 12 to hit.
Believe it or not, that beats their armor.
Oh, thank goodness.
Their baby.
And that is 6 damage.
Okay. Ow. Oh wait, no, it can't say ow. It only has the one. We're best friends.
No, you should say we are best friends.
Incredible.
Or
It's
just
Clockwork
goes,
Soldier
"Friends."
1's turn.
Friend!
They are going to roll to recharge.
Don't
Neither
do
of
that.
them do.
Good.
They're going to both attack Kaya because they don't know any better.
Rude! I've got 5 HP.
Say
Both of them miss.
Oh, good. Great.
It's Professor Rosefang's turn. Professor Rosefang runs over to the message,
Thank
picks
you.
up the message, pulls out a vial of acid, and hurls it at Clockwork Soldier 2, the one you just attacked.
Please do not hit me.
Splash of acid over Clockwork Soldier 2.
oh my god,
He
he
did
actually
it!
hit one.
I'm so proud of him.
Jerusalem, it is your turn.
Yeah. Does the message get activated?
Would you like it to?
I was just wondering if that was something he did.
Yeah,
if he ran
sure.
over to
If he'll have turned it on. What message is in here? 312. Okay. This message starts playing over Jerusalem's next turn.
Okay.
Message 312. I must say, I am quite pleased with the progress I have made. and believe that with this new curation of constructs I've made, I will finally have an honest to corrender shot at leaving this awful place. I would like to see the enlightened Saint Velestine develop a series of beings as delicately complex and as ferocious as this. I will be the first to admit that there are still some concerns with their various weak points and the power source, but after the finishing touches on the last of my experiments tonight, I believe I will finally have something capable of putting those warforged to shame. As for the new power source I was given last night, it has remained mostly stable, and I trust it will continue to. Cheers!
Hey, go back to where you said weaknesses. Rewind, did we miss a bit?
I will be the first to admit that there are still some concerns with their weak points and their power source, but after the finishing touches on the last of my experiments tonight, I believe I will finally have something capable of putting those warforged to shame.
It doesn't help!
As for the new power source I was given last night, it has remained mostly stable, and I trust it will continue to. Cheers!
Everyone's just shouting at this message ring.
Wait, so what are their weaknesses? Rude.
That's what it says.
That was pointless.
Anyway, it's Jerusalem's turn.
Yeah. These things have good charisma, because I'm gonna cast Starburst again.
Believe it or not, the Clockwork automatons do not have good charisma. It's gonna roll a save. It got a 2. It fails.
Not gonna do it.
Which one are you targeting?
I think 1.
Yeah,
At least they're not really within 5 feet of each other anymore, so
okay.
they're not holding hands anymore.
Oh,
No, they're not
no.
holding hands anymore. Roll your damage.
Dabblage. I got a 4.
Incredible. Bap. Blue little pop in its eyes. Because we're best friends. Lois.
Mm-hmm. I am straight up not having a good time. I'm trying to think of something, and all I could think of is to whap one of them.
Which one do you want to whap? Clockwork Soldier 1 hasn't been damaged as much, and he's the one that went to medical school. Clockwork 2 was the bad boy
I'm gonna
living on the
damage the
streets
medical
whose
one.
life...
We can't have him healing.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna.
Look, he didn't get his degree. He's legally not allowed to heal anyone.
Did you get a degree in healing?
Probably.
Yes! Yes!
She has a degree.
Is a paladin!
Okay, she has a degree. Was it in
I
specifically
also
healing?
went to school.
Went to medical school.
Also,
Or-
again, these are Clockwork automatons. I'm entirely
No, I
joking
know.
about their they don't have
I
backstory.
was making a joke.
Okay, it can't make a medicine check.
Okay, hold on.
You know what? I'm gonna add a medicine check to its skills. Just for the joke. But it doesn't have any wisdom, so it'd be rolling.
It has a proficiency in medicine, but that's it.
That's
14?
it. 14 hits?
Hell yeah. And that's gonna be with the D8.
Mm-hmm. Plus your dexterity, don't forget.
Oh, plus my dex. Oh! I didn't know that was added. That's an 8 altogether.
Smack. You smack it. It seems sad. We're best friends. We're best friends. I love them so much.
They're so stupid.
They're very good.
They're great. Kaya.
Yes. I'm going to also attack again with my glaive on the bad boy. Ain't having no bad boys here. That is a 22 to hit,
To hit? That beats its AC.
I assume. And that's 4 damage.
It takes the 4 damage. It doesn't seem happy about it. We're best friends. Yeah, we're best friends. It's Clockwork Soldier 1 and Clockwork Soldier 2's turn. They're gonna roll to see if they recharge their overdrive. They don't.
Thank God.
One is gonna target Kaya, and one is gonna target Lois.
Yeah.
The one targeting Kaya got a 18,
Oh,
and the one targeting Lois got an 8.
That doesn't hit.
it hits
Okay.
me.
Kaya. Glaive goes across you, cuts you, you are down.
No.
And this is why I'm important to bring back.
Professor Rosefang, I'm gonna see if he... Throw them into the lava! He just screams that and rushes over to Kaya and is gonna make a medicine check. He's good at these. He got a 15. Kaya, you are stabilized.
Yay.
Throw him in the lava! Throw him in the lava! Jerusalem, it's your turn.
Well, I don't know if Jerusalem has the strength to throw them in the lava. But I guess I could try luring it over there.
Okay.
I have a plan.
Okay. So Jerusalem's gonna, I guess, move closer to the furnace. And then
Sure.
I'm also gonna attack it with my rapier.
Easy to do. You have allies nearby, Professor Rosefang, Lois, and I'm not going to count Kaya because Kaya's unconscious, so you do get sneak attack damage on this.
Yes, if I can hit. Let's hope that works.
Are you targeting medical dropout or bad boy?
Medical dropout. That was the
Okay.
one attacking me. Why would you do this? I got a 1.
Oh.
You swing at it, it deflects it with a spin of its glaive. We're best friends. Yeah, we're best friends.
Oh, it sounds like they're gaining personality.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like Red.
Lois.
Yeah,
So much character development in one fight.
I'm going to,
One of them is wearing a leather jacket now, the other's wearing a lab coat.
I'm going to use my last second spell slot to heal Kaya, use Cure Wounds again at 2nd level.
Thank you.
Incredible.
So hold on. Not as good as what happened with, not as
What'd you
good,
get?
I'm so sorry. 9 altogether?
Well, it's something.
Okay,
At least I'm up.
perfect. Do you want to use your bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration, Lois?
Yeah, I already gave one to Kaya, so I'm gonna give one to, Jerusalem.
Oh yeah, I forgot you gave me the +1.
And that's a 6! You got a +6
Perfect.
next time, I guess.
Incredible. Okay, Lois, I'm gonna stop reminding you about your Bardic Inspiration in the future.
No, I know, I'm just not used
Okay.
to it.
Kaya, it's your turn.
Yes. How close are they to each other? Are they within 10 feet?
At this point, they're within 10 feet, yeah.
Cool. I have a net that has a 10-foot range.
Oh!
Yes. I would like to throw it over them, and then use my,
Oh, no. You can throw the net 10 feet. You can't throw it
No.
over a 10-foot space.
it doesn't say how much space it has.
Okay.
So I'm
You
assuming
can target,
when it says
you can-
a range
yeah.
of 5 to 15 that it can do a 10-foot range. Radius.
It says it has a 10-foot radius.
No, it doesn't say what radius it has. It just says 5 to 15 range, so I was assuming the 10 feet is its radius.
You can only target one creature with a net.
Oh, I see.
I just looked it up.
Well, that makes me sad. Never mind then. I wanted to get both.
She's just gonna...
Well, I can push one by myself. I wanted to get both and pull them.
Like Hercules style. That's a fun idea. I mean, throwing one robot into a pit of lava is still pretty cool, but okay.
How heavy are they?
They're metal.
They're made out of like bronze and brass and filled with clockwork gears and like complicated machinery. But they're the size of a regular human.
Oh, well, I can't lift it. I just rolled a 4 to see if I could.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
rolling a grapple check, that's
Okay, so it would be a grapple.
yeah.
I was just doing a fun roll for myself to see if Kaya could lift that.
Kaya has like a +3 to strength, right?
Yeah. I just rolled a 5.
So Kaya's
though,
3
for
times
that.
stronger than the average person.
It's true. So I think I'll grapple one, and I'm gonna pull it over to
Okay.
the lava pit. How far
make
away
a
is that?
strength check. Make a strength check against it. It's about 10-15 feet away.
That's a 14.
It got a 4.
Yay!
Which one do you grab, medical or bad boy?
Bad boy!
No! You grab him! The smell of his leather jacket fills your nostrils. He turns and looks at you. He has a little mustache on now.
It fills you with determination.
We're
I
best
want to kill him
friends.
even more now.
You grapple
Can
him.
I, use my movement to pull him as close as I can?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say it'll take another strength check action to push, though.
Yeah.
So you can grab him and pull him over, but that is
Okay.
your turn.
But I'm right at the edge.
It's Clockwork Soldier 1's turn. It's gonna look at Jerusalem, who's been trying to stab it unsuccessfully. And it's gonna go, we're best friends. And it rolled a 3! I'm not using this metal dice anymore for a bit. They have been rolling like garbage. It doesn't recharge its flurry anyway. Clockwork Soldier 2, do you recharge? Doesn't recharge.
Good.
It is going to roll a strength check to try and escape the grapple.
Do I need to roll against that?
No, don't worry about it. It doesn't do
Okay.
that. Okay, Professor Rosefang's turn. Professor Rosefang is gonna rush over towards medical and toss a vial of acid. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no! He breaks it on himself!
He trips.
He grabs the glass as he's hurling it over. It breaks and acid drops onto him. He screams and drops down unconscious.
Oh no!
As his flesh sizzles from the acid, he just burned himself on. Jerusalem, it's your turn.
All right. So I've been luring medical over to the furnace. How close are we at this point?
Within 5 feet.
Okay. I mean, I don't have the greatest strength. In fact, my strength is really subpar. How do I get this thing in? How do I move this thing from here to there? With a -2 to strength.
It's here. It straightens its medical badge.
Quickly, there's a medical degree at the bottom of the lava lake!
It pulls out a letter from a bank letting it know about its student loans. It quickly tosses the letter into the vat of lava.
I mean, I guess I'll just
Stabbing with sneak attack
See, I
is
like Starburst because I don't have to roll anymore.
stabbing with sneak attack is always a valid option.
Yeah, but that means I have to roll, and last time I rolled it. Okay, I'll stab it.
You can't roll nat ones every time.
Says who?
Says me. I've been rolling like garbage this entire time.
Oh, It's dark in here. I almost thought I rolled another.
Oh,
I rolled
no.
a 7. It's very close to a 1 in the dark.
7 plus your dexterity and proficiency. Does that...
Yeah.
Okay, so does that beat 12?
So that's math. 13.
You hit, roll your damage. Don't forget to add your sneak attack.
Okay, so that's gonna be nice. 8 plus a 1 plus another 1, so that's 10 plus 2, 12.
Okay. You stab it, and your blade goes right through a crack in its armor, and you cut through like a spring, and you hear gears breaking. It tries to turn. You hear something crack. You pull out your blade, and it kind of like sputters and cracks. Its leg is turned out a weird way now.
no.
It's looking pretty bad. Good job, Jerusalem. Lois, your turn.
And with that, I'm gonna go. Jerusalem has done that. Lois is gonna try to hit it, to whack it into the lava, because I have a quarterstaff. So that's a good. If I hit it like a baseball bat.
The poking stick.
13?
13 hits.
That's an 8 altogether.
Okay, fantastic. You smack it. Boom.
Yep.
Okay,
I smack
Kaya.
So I need to grapple.
You've already grappled and pulled it over, and now you just have to make a shove, so roll the hit. And then it's going to make a strength saving throw against your strength, pretty much.
That is a 17.
Okay. It's going to try to... I rolled nothing but 4s. You grab it, drag it over, you wrestle with it, it tries to escape. As it's bringing, you pull back and you shove it. And for a moment, it just kind of like sails up over the furnace.
Oh, I was gonna
And
say
then it just... Oh, what do you say as it's like as you push it?
As she's grappling it towards the lava pit, and she's about to shove it in, she turns to the other one and says, "Come save your best friend," and shoves him in.
Like, there's a moment where it is suspended over the lava and it's, like, falling. It kind of grapples with its glaive and it takes a swing at you. As it goes, "We're best," and it splashes into the lava and sinks down to the bottom, melting. Goodbye to Clockwork Soldier 2, a.k.a. the bad boy of the group. Rest in peace. Rest in power. Incredible.
Now here's hoping the other one jumps in after it.
Clockwork Soldier 1 reaches into its wallet and pulls out a picture. It's a picture of it and Clockwork Soldier 2 together in front of a house. Their hands are on the shoulders of a tiny Clockwork Soldier that's wearing a baseball cap. They were married. They had a child. No, again, these are all jokes to keep it light. These are machines that a man made in his garage. Don't.
They have a child, Riley! They were married!
Kaya fantasizes about a world where all this is true. It's Professor Rosefang's turn. Professor Rosefang is going to roll a death save. Professor Rosefang got a thing. I'm not saying what his death saves are or aren't. Jerusalem.
Okay. This thing still hasn't been pushed in yet?
We're best friends.
Silence. But nobody came.
Oh no.
There's a burble from the lava.
Yeah, a pop of magma. I guess no, it's lava.
Listen, my strength is shitty.
Again, nothing wrong with attacks.
Yeah, but the lava seems to do so much better. Yeah, I'll stab it again, I guess.
Yeah. Don't forget you have that +6 bardic inspiration.
Well, we're almost done, so I'll add that. Make it a 16.
16 beats it. Jerusalem, roll your damage.
Yeah.
Don't forget your sneak attack, cause Lois is next to you.
So that is going to be... wait, how much was that again? 5, 2, 7, 8... 10.
Jerusalem, how do you kill it?
No. But their child.
I shouldn't have made so many jokes about them being people. I should have just been like awful Terminators and just had them spout nothing but nonsense and kept you guys scared and unhappy this whole fight.
Jerusalem stabs it again, kind of in the same weak spot he just found. And then as it's kind of like spasming around the sword, he tilts his rapier down towards the pit and lets it slide off into the lava. He's like, go join your friend.
It splashes into the magma. It also starts to sink. It jitteringly, like, tries to swing its halberd, but its halberd also fell to the lock, so its halberd is, like, just broken. And as it melts, it goes, weird. Congratulations. You've won! You did it!
I feel morally corrupt. I don't feel good. This wasn't a good win, guys. They had a try.
They were robots!
I'm waiting for that lava pit to erupt because we just dumped 2
Yeah.
explosives.
It should back away. Also, is this where they dump the bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured.
It's what they were gonna do with the unconscious player characters also. That's why they weren't attacking you guys while you were down. Because they've been programmed to clean up messes.
They were the cleaning crew!
These ones were, yeah. I assume, Kaya, you go over and you stabilize Professor Rosefang.
Yes.
Okay. He comes up.
I'll give him my last 5.
I will say Lois just pats at his hair very sad, like,
As you are all, like, you pull up Professor Rosefang, you look around, you notice in the wreckage of the exploded, Clockwork Abomination, you do see a key to that last door.
Lovely.
Great.
finally.
Why was this thing holding the key?
Professor Rosefang is going to roll an intelligence check. I have no idea.
Probably to keep it safe.
Jerusalem picks up the key, looks at Lois, is like, Lois, go take a shower.
With fucking pleasure, dear God! And he just makes his way towards the bathroom.
Incredible. While Lois walks off to use Onasha's very good bathroom, Jerusalem and Kaya.
It's got plumbing.
Oh, I wonder where he bought it from.
Jerusalem and Kaya, do you go over to the final door?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You place in the key, you turn, all 3 of the locks unlock, and the door opens, and you step into...
Anyone do that?
Why is it one
Jerusalem's just like so mad about the security.
It's one key to 3 locks?
All you need
No,
is
it's
one
like,
key.
it's a compound lock. It's like a big compound lock that can be unlocked with 1 key, but would take 3 lockpicking checks to unlock.
I guess.
You open the door, and inside you see a quaint workshop, where there are various arcane, like, books and materials. You see a little walkway into a library, like a small study where there's multiple like bookshelves and like a workbench and things like this. There are multiple small little gears and clockwork things that you can see are left in like a half-finished state. I would like Jerusalem and Lois to roll investigation checks.
Lois isn't there.
Lois?
Lois went to the bathroom.
Kaya.
Jerusalem and
Lois,
Kaya.
roll investigation on the shower. How do you use plumbing?
Professor Rosefang is also going to roll.
I rolled a nat 20.
I got a 19.
Incredible. Okay, Kaya, with a nat 20, you see on the workbench, there is a halberd. Perfectly sized for you. And you notice the halberd is like big and thick, and inside the halberd is like a clockwork mechanism inside of the blade weapon somehow. So it's a halberd, but it has like a clockwork engine placed into it. You walk over, you pick that up. Next, you also see there's a small music box that is on the place on the workshop that looks like Onash listened to while he worked. You pick up that as well. And then you kind of like move on and you clip-clop over. You pick up into the study, and on the table, you see 3 things. One is the finished blueprints for a clockwork dragon. 2 is the half-finished blueprints of what appears to be a massive clockwork colossus with a draconic head and big clockwork angel wings. And you see inside, the diagram is drawn to be hollow, and you see there are multiple clockwork soldiers inside.
It's a mech!
Riley!
It's a mech!
Riley! How did you manage to bring a fucking mech in this?
Scribbled on the top, you see the words Clockwork Apex.
Apex Predator.
And you get 3 things. You get that, and what was the third? You find a Golem manual of clockwork making. You pick up this, like, a thick, like, studded locked book that looks like it is full of instructions on how to make more clockwork soldiers and similar clockwork golems. These 2 designs look like they were unique ideas Onash had and, like, never finished or, like, put into fruition. This book is all of his finished work. And you also get a message. I'm gonna play it for you real quick.
Message 200. I am running out of options. Stone and clay have proven unlikely materials, and the blueprints have been tossed aside as ineffective. Flesh has also been ruled out for obvious reasons. However, I've recently made a contact from across the sea who has suggested an interesting method in which magical energy is conserved by limiting the amount of material that is needed to be animated. I must send him a polite request for some of his notes, along with a suitable gift basket of some sort, and we'll give that a try.
Jerusalem, with a 19, you are looking up on, like, these workbenches and shelves. You see a very thin gear that is, like, it's very large, but very thin. It's like a frisbee, almost. And it kind of shimmers with, it's glowing with, like, magical energy. You pick it up, and I'm going to add the gear of throwing to your inventory.
Gear of throwing?
Gear of throwing.
It's a frisbee.
Yeah. And Kaya, add the clockwork halberd I mean, the overclock halberd.
Already did.
Yeah, the overclock halberd.
Overclock.
Yeah. And Lois, when you come back, you see there's a music box here. Lois, add Slovess's music box to your inventory.
Sylvestus music box?
Slovess.
Slovess, yeah, Slovess.
I assume all these cool blueprints I have to give to the dude.
Yes. All the cool blueprints and the manual also. Oh, Jerusalem. Also add to your inventory 3 bloodstones. These are gems worth, you would say, around 50 gold. They were in here. It looks like they are used as some of the power sources and things that are used to power the Clockwork soldiers.
Kaya's hurriedly tracing some of the blueprints.
We still haven't found any sort of control mechanism for the ones in the front room, have we?
No, you have not. You imagine it is probably in that Golem manual.
Kaya see anything like that?
Kaya has the Golem manual and all the blueprints and knows that she has to hand these over to Professor Rosefang, who also came in here and, saw Kaya pick up those things.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait, so what was your question?
Just about if there was a control.
Yeah. Jerusalem wanted to make one last crack at getting an army. Not yet, Jerusalem, but soon.
Can I roll for looking through the book?
You open the book?
Yeah.
Professor Rosefang goes, "Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. This book is written in high arcane. You feel like if you read this is not like the spell book. This is some advanced, crazy, dangerous magic. If you read this, there's a chance that, one, you can't read it, and, you don't know the language, so you're not even sure if you could attempt it. 2, even if you could, this is, the kind of knowledge that drives people insane. This could break a mind.
Kaya closes the book.
If someone, not at a powerful enough, standing in arcane magic took a crack at reading it, they could just die, probably.
Yeah, Kaya closes that.
We're about to close, so I feel like that is a nicer way of letting you know that, instead of having you take the 5d8 psychic damage that the book deals.
Oh!
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Congratulations, you beat your first dungeon!
Yay!
Can we-
Yeah, what happens? Do we just, leave, or...?
Money, please!
Money...
You all tiredly look at Rosefang, who in one hand stretches out his hand for all the books that Kaya is holding, and in the other hand holds out a pouch of 300 gold.
Cool, I hand over the books.
Lois comes back from the shower, just, wrapping his hair up in a towel.
Will say no! He had to get a haircut because so much of it was singed. He has a haircut now.
I also
lovely.
need to roll for the extra Arcana check on the book. 'Cause I was studying it that whole time.
Roll Arcana with advantage.
Oh, cool.
He said he would give you advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am using Lois's bardic in the thing.
Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Words fail me. That's a +1. So
Yeah,
that
I'm fine.
is... That's intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 10.
Okay, with a 10?
Roll a third.
No. With a 10, I'll give you one spell off the Clockwork table. I just want to say that after you guys change the thing, we get shots of you all tiredly heading out of the dungeon and heading back to Xandria as the sun rises. Congratulations, you guys. I'm so proud of you. That fight was so hard. Tough.
Kai is taking a nap.
I know.
Great. Good job, you guys.
They're walking back, and Jerusalem's just like, we gotta raise our rates.
Yes.
Hey Mark Experience listeners, it's end credits time. I know you love hearing this part, but I like to remind you guys that you can find us on Tumblr, Instagram, and even TikTok. And if you like to buy the music, you can buy it all at markexperience.bandcamp.com. We also have a constantly growing collection of merch at redbubble.com/people/mark-experience, where you can buy posters and shirts and stickers and all that. If you want to support your favorite editor and musician, you can head over to my Ko-fi account at ko-fi.com/Jamie Remy. That's spelled JAMIEREMY. Mark Experience can be located basically anywhere podcasts exist now, so you can listen wherever's easiest. See you next episode!